Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the Sussex County Ground down on the coast in Hove. You join us as the first team are warming up and getting ready for the Daniel Oliver T20 Cup final against Cuckfield CC. The second team have just won their final and lifted the trophy. Now we've got the chance to make it 2 from 2 and retain our T20 title. Our route to the final this year, you ready? Well, we started with a 24-run victory down at Brighton, 83 off 43 for Luke that day. Then it was Ifield in the next round. We posted 210 for 2 in our 95-run win. Runs for Joe and Luke, 4 wickets for Cavey and a fifer, which included a hat-trick for Rowan. Next in the quarters was a replay of last year's final against Preston Nomads. Luke again passing 50, Rowan tight with the ball, but George Cave came in clutch and kept the set Nomads batters below 10 off the last to secure a tense 1-run victory. The semis, Bolney posted 208 from their 20 and we chased it 3 down with 4 balls to spare. Runs again for Joe and Luke, 77 of 47 for the skip and 84 not out of 45 for our overseas, which brings us up to speed to the final today. The boys were washed out yesterday against Middleton, but the weather's been decent all day today and there's been no signs of rain. Match starts at 6 PM, so we'll start in the evening sun and then those lights will take effect into the second innings. The pitch, pretty flat and has had nearly 80 overs on it from the previous 2 matches today. We've got one change from last week's national T20 quarters, Ben Lucking unavailable, but none other than George Thomas back in the side to give us a bit of extra firepower at the top of the order and another seam option with the ball. Cuckfield won the toss and stuck us in. I think Joe would have opted to bowl first had he won as well, but no worries, we'll have to win it this way round and set a total today. Opening up the batting is James Russell at 1 and George Thomas at 2. Russ gets an edge on that and with the very first delivery, Cuckfield have a wicket. It's the perfect start for them and they're vuvuzelas. Poor Russ, his final doesn't go to plan, just feeling for that one outside off and getting an edge on its way through. Next in at 3 to face the second ball of the match is Joey Walker.
With the wind and everything like that, still not. I saw it on TV. Tee down. Go!
Since that first delivery, it's been a good power play for us. 66 for 1 from the first 6 overs. Joey looking comfortable out there and George with some incredible shots and huge hitting. Cuckfield now can spread the field and try and get some control back in this innings. Joey misses the sweep and this one looks pretty out. The dreaded finger goes up and he goes for 26 off 18 balls. That could be Joe's cheapest return in the Cup this year. He's had some very important innings for us and will be annoyed he couldn't stay at the crease for longer today. Next in at 4 with the score 74 for 2 and with 76 more balls of the innings left, it's Luke Beaufort. And a 4 there down the ground brings up GT's half century from just 29 balls with 7 fours and 2 maximums. We've missed seeing this lad bat in the green and gold of Bridges. 10 overs done, the halfway stage of the innings, and we're 99 for 2. If these two stay out there for 6 or 7 of those remaining 10 overs, we could be posting an enormous total. George shimmies away to make a bit of room, but when he can't get any back to it, his stumps are rearranged. His innings come to an end, scoring 61 off 34, and that's one of the 2 big wickets that Cuckfield are after. Big applause from the crowd for George as he leaves the field and is replaced at number 5 by Mike Cowdrey, who, after last year's 36 not out to steer us home, will have fond memories of this ground.
Wednesday. Yeah.
Luke pulls that right off his nose for 6 and then follows up with another boundary to take 15 runs off the 12th over and has us in a strong position at 117 for 3 with 8 overs left. Luke holds out to long on and is the 4th wicket to fall this innings. He doesn't get enough of it and is caught by the Cuckfield overseas Jake Gibson. Beaufort goes for 31 off 22 and next in at 6 is Connor Golding. Con nicks that one and some sharp glove work by Cuckfield keeper Brad Gaylor up to the stumps earns the Oppo their 5th wicket. They've done well to fight back into this innings and a steady stream of wickets will surely restrict us. Still, plenty of time though, 5.5 more overs to come as Rahul Tangarala comes in next with the score 132 for 5. Cowdrey's caught on the fence and those vuvuzelas are at it again. He's the 6th wicket to fall, the 3rd to the leg spin of Ben Canfield, and the score's now 136 for 6. Couple of quiet overs now and Cuckfield could keep us below 170, which will leave this match in the balance at the halfway stage. Next out to the middle is Aaron Brown.
It's just you're not really used to it. You see much for didn't know he'd left him.
With 3 overs left, Rahul takes on the mid-wicket boundary, but he too doesn't clear it. He's caught on the fence and departs for 14 off 9 balls. It's 150 for 7. There's now 17 balls to come as George Cave comes in at 9.
Good, Aaron!
Last over now, and with the score 165 for 7, Brownie and the Caveman have 6 more balls to score as many as possible. Cave with the edge, he goes trying to hit that one out the ground. 4 balls left for Ollie Blandford as he comes to the crease to join Aaron.
Shot! Bloody! Good boy! Good boy! Brownie! Oh, go on. Brownie!
10 off the last 2 balls, some great hitting from Aaron, and 18 off the whole over has us end on 183 for 8 from our 20. A huge last over that could really impact the outcome of this game in a little over an hour's time. Much like the second 11 game, plenty of batters coming in and making helpful contributions, but top scorer, the number 2 with a score in the 60s, George Thomas. He, batting with Joe and Luke, steered us up past 100 in the 11th over, and then the lower order did all they could to come in and keep that rate ticking. Floodlights just taking effect as the boys head out for the second innings. Will definitely be the happier of the two sides. 183 runs on the board in the final is hopefully going to be enough. But we'll see. Cuckfield have some big hitters and are finalists for a reason. We need to defend 183. Cuckfield need to score at 9.2 if they're going to see this home. First over, down the hill, is Connor Golding. 6 off the first over, and from the far end, it's Aaron Brown sharing the new ball.
Nice Connor, nice Connor. Aaron!
That's a great catch from Russ. He backpedals at mid-on, keeps his eye on the ball and holds on cleanly. Brownie's first over only going for 3, and his tight bowling has been rewarded with a wicket. It's 26 for 1 halfway through the 4th over. Connor rips his finger down the side of the ball, takes him pace off, but those stumps aren't put in too firmly, are they? They've gone flying. Great sight for any bowler though, and 7 balls after the first wicket. We've got our second in the power play. It's 37 for 2 after 4.4. So that's the power play done, 43 for 2 from the first 6. That scoreboard makes it very easy for me. Cuckfield require 141 more and need to up their rate from 7.2 to 10.1 runs needed and over, as Connor Golding continues with his 4th and final over. Raz unlucky with that one, having made up the ground to get to it. We're still keeping it tight though. Cuckfield ticking along at 7 still. They need 127 from the remaining 72 balls. We've got a change in the bowling now as George Thomas replaces Connor. And you can't keep him out of the action. Very first ball, GT sends middle stump cartwheeling. Not the most life in this pitch, but George isn't going to mind, having been on the receiving end of a lowie in the first innings. It's now 57 for 3 from 8.1. George can't get down in time to hold on to the court and bowled, but very next ball he has his second wicket anyway. Ollie at point makes the catch look easy, and we're well on top here. Cuckfield lose their 4th, and they've got a long way to go. They're 59 for 4 after 8.4. Time for some spin. It's Rowan Nordon from the C end. And that's the halfway stage, 15 runs off the 10th over, and Cuckfield will need a few more overs like that in order to give themselves a chance. It's 109 to win from 60 balls. Aaron makes this tricky for himself. He starts off going for this fingers up at short fine leg, but then at the last second opts to take it the traditional pommy way. He knew exactly what he was doing though, I'm sure. Third wicket for GT, Cuckfield lose their fifth. They're 81 for 5 after 11. Rowan's in the wickets now as well. He somehow finds a way round the sweep and takes the leg stump. Cuckfield are now in all sorts of trouble. They're 86 for 6, needing 98 from 52 balls. George has another, more stumps sent flying. That's his 4th wicket to go with his 61 earlier. Some performance from him coming back into the side for the final. All smiles from the boys. We need just 3 more wickets to wrap this one up and get our hands back on that trophy. And now time for the death bowling specialist, Ollie Blanford, coming on for the 14th over. Cuckfield need 91 from 42. That's a rate of 13 runs and over required. George's over's done. He ends with figures of 4 for 17 from his 4. Some spell that is. Cuckfield have 5 overs to score the remaining 83 runs. And Ollie's got a wicket now. Or has he? Rahul comes in off the fence, takes the catch, but the umpires are having a chat. When we slow it down though, we can see that it clearly takes the ball cleanly and it stays under his control, helped by his leg slightly. 8 wickets down now, this game is all but wrapped up. The scenario, 83 needed of 29 balls. And George caves on to replace George Thomas. Just 4 balls it takes KV to get into the action. Probably feels hard done by not removing the stump out of the ground. We're just 1 wicket away now. Cuckfield needs 71 off 20 balls.
Yeah, but some of them had a fucking M&S sandwich at about 1 and that's about it. Nice, Joe! In. Got him out. Take him. Oh.
Two runs off the penultimate over from KV, and now it's Mr. Blandford to bowl the last 6 balls of the match, with 62 runs needed by Cuckfield. A quicker ball from Ollie gets patted back, and that's game, set and match. Cuckfield end on 128 for 9, meaning we win by 55 runs to retain the Daniel Oliver T20 Cup. What a match, and what a campaign. All the bowlers taking a wicket today. Ollie the most economical with figures of 1 for 15 from his 4, but just like the first innings, the standout bowler with figures of 4 for 17 was George Thomas. He, of course, picked up the Man of the Match award, which is coming up in a bit. But all in all, a very well-rounded performance by all the boys. We got out the blocks well in the first innings, but then some big overs at the end prevented Cuckfield from taking the momentum into the interval. Then regular wickets and sticking to our plans in the second innings meant that 183 was more than enough. So that's 2 years on the spin we've now won this comp, and made even sweeter by the fact the second team also won earlier in the day. A great day for the club, and one that will live long in the memory. Of course, it was a decent night out, even if it was a school night. Thanks to all the fans who came out to watch, and thanks for all your support on here throughout the season. Should be careful though, we're not completely done for the season just yet. We travel to Roffey on Saturday for the final league match of the season. Hopefully you can all join us one final time this season. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.
But the man in the match today for Threebridge is George Thomas.
Champions again,